Right, let's continue to this now. Former Enyobeni Tavern employee Luhlumelo Ulana has told the East London Magistrates Court sitting in Mdantsane that there were not enough sufficient measures taken to control large numbers of crowds on the day the 21 young people died at the tavern. He's attributed the failure to do so to the owner, Siyakhangela Ndevu, who was tasked with the responsibility of security. Ulana worked as a resident DJ for the tavern and organized events which draw patrons to boost sales. SABC News Reporter Abongile Jantjies is following proceedings for us.
Of the inquest has resumed with 31-year-old Luhlumelo Ulana taking to the stand. He's a former employee of Enyobeni Tavern, where he was employed as a DJ. He told the court about events leading up to the fateful day where the 21 young people tragically lost their lives. He also told the court that even though there were measures put in place, they couldn't stand the chaos and the overcrowding that took place in court on that fateful night, and saying that the state was really quizzed him on the times when the show was supposed to start and when it ended. The Enyobeni Tavern was supposed to close shop at 2 o'clock in the evening as part of its trading hours and trade agreements with the liquor board, but that didn't happen according to him, as the photographs that were taken after 2 o'clock, as some of the evidence that we heard here chillingly, and one of the parents is watching the events of the court. Let's bring her in, Umama Undemizonke Mkangala. Mama, once again, we're here in court. Thanks a lot for your time. What do you make of the revelations that were revealed by this former DJ of Enyobeni Tavern?
So far, we're still happy. It's still going okay in our side, especially with the fact that a lot of truth is sort of being revealed, especially when we're talking about the planning and the controlling measures that were supposed to be in place when they were planning for the event. So it's clear that the DJ who was hosting the event together with the owners of Enyobeni did not prepare well for the event, which is why it led to the death of our children. Looking at the things, I choose number 4 in terms of the death of our children is loading. That's what I can say.
And Mama, he partly blamed load shedding as a factor that contributed to that overcrowding, and saying that load shedding was a contributing factor to that overcrowding, which they didn't plan for. What's your response to that?
If they had controlling measures that were in place in terms of controlling those crowds who were coming from those places that he has mentioned, so that they cannot be able to get inside, that would have been controlled. That would have made them to remain with the invited people only inside. But because they never had controlling measures to make sure that inside we are supposed to be accommodating, let's say 500 people, because they know how big the accommodation is and how many people is the accommodation supposed to accommodate. So if they had those plans in place prior the event, such things would have been controlled. To me, the issue of the outside people for pens down because of the load shedding, it's just part of running away from the fact. And you could see even the DJ that he is not factual. He is trying to run away from the factual questions that are being asked from her, which is clear that he is trying to hide something. I wish people who are coming here to witness could be able to be honest and say things as they were there, so that the truth will reveal itself by its own, not to be poked in order to get to the reality of the story. For them, it's still like we are joking here. They're forgetting that we are talking about lives of people. So if the witnesses who are coming here could bring the truth about the whole story, that will lead to what exactly happened that led to the death of our children, I think we'll be happy as parents. But for them, they are busy trying to to hide, especially the Ndevu families, because you could see most, or you could hear even when he is relating to the story, that how the Ndevus are there to them. Ndevus are there bringing food to their tables, they are giving them employment and all the things. So now they are here to protect them, which is protecting them from giving out the truth as it is.